I mean, I think I spent 2 weeks out there by myself one time.
Huh.
You know,
Really?
Yeah, but
Straight.
didn't you hitch a ride there?
Oh yeah, well that one I actually used to. We were in between with no boat at the time, or my little Evernoon was down, so I went to the down to the harbor, and somebody was going out. Said, "Hey, y'all going by Horn Island?" They said, "Yeah. Do you mind if you give me a ride?" So I had my gear, caught a ride with them. They dropped me off at West End. I hiked it down about 3 miles down to the tree line. And
so you were the original Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Well,
You were surviving on the island.
He was reading more about Walter Anderson at the
I
time.
read the Walter Anderson story and all that, but it was really crazy because I don't want to get off into
No, let's go. No,
But
keep going.
so when I was out there, one time, the time I was out there for 2 weeks, I met this teacher. He was out of Slidell, and he had been out there for 3 months.
On the island?
On the island for 3 months.
Just roughing it?
Roughing it. So his wife would drop him off, and he would be out there for three months. And he
what
had
year was this?
This was 80
before cell phones.
Yeah, this was 80. Oh yeah, this was
personal locator beacons.
Yeah, this was 82.
That's a good year. That's the one I was born.
Yeah, you know. So and he had found an old ammunition box, gun box, and he had it divided. So all the flip flops he found, he put them in this spot. All of this. So in the first day, he was a biology teacher. And the first day of class, he would go down into the class and just throw all the stuff he found washed up on the islands. So when you throw this stuff overboard, it winds up on these beautiful islands. That's how he got the attention.
Yeah.
But he was a trip.
3 months though.
He
But I
was
mean,
a
hell,
trip.
you did 2 weeks. You said. How old would you have been
That's
when you did that?
then.
2 weeks.
I was 17, 18, somewhere in that range.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I'd go out there for 3 or 4 or 5 days, at a time.
What about what for water? What were you doing?
Now one time I brought a cooler and it was nothing but block ice in it.
Okay.
And I brought some baked beans and things like that, but mostly I was catching mullet and fish, oysters out in the lagoons and things like that.
You were living the best life you could live,
like
right
the
there.
Blue Lagoon movie.
Yeah,
Return to the Blue Lagoon.
So I found some Sprites and some Cokes washed up on shore, after I don't know how many days it was. I threw them in that cooler and cooled them off. And it was just amazing to have a little bit of sugar because it had been, at some time at that point before I'd had some. So,
People don't understand that the peacefulness of being out there.
Yeah.
There's no noise. The only noise you hear is the waves. There's no
That's
people, no technology. Of course, you had less technology then, but right now,
Had a
God
transistor
bless,
radio.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he got back, your mama.
we
We got to stay here for a minute. We got to stay on this.
I still remember this. So I got back in, and I didn't know when I was coming in. So I'm ready to come home. So I packed my stuff up.
Put your thumb in here.
Trek it on down the West End and wait for some boat to come by. And I wave them down, or somebody that was on the West End.
Right.
There's always somebody on the West End, especially in the summertime.
Right.
So hey, can you give me a ride back? Got a ride back. Got to my car. Got home. I was in the shower. My mom had come in. I was in the shower. She didn't know when I was coming home. Just boom.
She probably thought you were dead.
I was gonna say this is.
She probably thought you were dead.
I had 3 brothers and a sister, and it was a wild place at the Baggett House growing up. So,
Okay.
I mean, she had her hands full of everybody else.
She was like, I can lose.
She
one.
wasn't
It'll be
worried
fine.
about
I got a few
it.
more.
She wasn't worried about
This is the
17,
most 80s story I've ever heard. Right?